No idea if this is going to work. Let's see what happens. Checking my site because evidently there's some issues with Facebook's API. Says I'm live. I don't know. Am I? I probably am live on YouTube. Oh, I gotta click this button. So I had to do it the old-fashioned streaming. Okay, I think I am. Well, that's kind of interesting. It's definitely not a problem with my Facebook profile. It's a problem with the API, which is like what connects like software to the platform. I'm just gonna double check because, oop, that was me. I scrolled by me.
Software to
Okay, cool.
platform.
I am live in one spot. So now just give me a second while I share because I can't do my page or my group, and I want to be in those two places. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So there's a ninja tip for you. I'm gonna turn the sound down so you don't have to hear me. I have some cool stuff to share. I'm just telling you. Okay, so share this to my group, which is tech support. And I will answer all kinds of questions in there. If you want to be in that group, just ask me. Okay, so there it is. There's the group. Now I want to share it, if it will let me, to my Facebook. Nope, it might not let me. I was going to say my Facebook page. Nope, it's not going to let me share to my page. That's interesting. Whatever, I guess the people on my page will miss out. Maybe I can repost it later. Doesn't matter. I have something to show you. I have 10 little tricks and tips to show you. Very cool stuff. Some of it I use all the time. Some of it I just recently discovered, and I wish I'd known earlier. And lucky you will know. I had to get my collagen and my blood sugar stuff all in my drink because I had a busy day. Busy couple of days. Anyway, I hope you are having a good day. Let me bring up my little outline. So I have 10 tricks, and I'm just going to show them to you as I go through them. If you don't have Canva and you don't use it, go to go.learnwithginny.com/Canva and sign up, or download my free ultimate list because it's number 1 in my ultimate list, and you'll get a free Canva account using that link. So first, what you can do inside Canva, I got to grab my screen too here, is use something called Pexels and Pixabay. Now, I haven't used Pexels, but I used Pixabay quite a bit. I want the entire screen over here, right? Here. I think that's what I want. Yep, there it is. Okay, you'll see some of my projects here. This is my Canva account. Okay, so Pixabay and inside Canva. So I started working on a little design over here. This was just a template that I had, and I was going to edit it for you and show you, but I want to show you first how to use Pixabay and Pexabay. So what you do is you hit apps, okay? On the left-hand side of the screen, after you hit create a new design, I could start there just to not skip that step, right? Create a new design. I'm just going to say it is a Facebook post. Here we go, landscape. Okay, so let's say I'm creating a Facebook post. It's blank here. I want a background. I'm going to hit apps right here because it will give me more of a choice. Now, of course, you could just hit photos and search for what you want. Like if I wanted, for example, the other day, I was looking for a Thanksgiving background for a video I was doing for DS Tech. and I used that one. I mean, you could certainly search for other Thanksgiving. This is what I searched for, Thanksgiving family, and there's tons of pictures in there that you can use for sure. But let's say you're not finding what you want and you want to be able to use Pixabay inside Pexels. Sorry, Pixabay. I've never used Pexels before. I've used Pixabay a lot. I used to use it all the time when I was creating graphics from scratch, before you had all this access to all of this in Canva and in Stencil, which is my other favorite. But we're talking Canva today. So, okay. So anyway, back up. I'm creating a new design. I hit apps. You're going to add those two things to your Canva. So Pixabay is first. Here, look at that. Pixabay. There's the app. You tap it. You open it. And there you have access to all of the photos on Pixabay that are free that you're allowed to use. Let's search. Thanksgiving family. A little bit more plain, no people. Very pretty. Anyway, you see what I mean? You can access all those photos. Now let's add the other one, which is Pexel. Here, open, and then you can look through those photos too for the same thing. Let's see what they have. Oh yeah, there's a lot more pictures in there. It have a little bit more family and food. I kind of like the pumpkin one right here, so I would just add it. And me, I like to use those as my image backgrounds, and then I would add some text. And on we go. You probably already know how to do that part, at least. I mean, I have some shortcuts to show you later, by the way, that will save you some time so you don't have to look for the tools. Like over here is the text. I could click it and find it. But anyway, I'll show you that when I get there. Okay, so let's hit the next item on my list so that I'm not wasting your time. Tip number two is use Canva frames to display mockups or create collages. Now I use them to here, let's take off this background. Let's hit elements and search for frames. Okay, these are all frames right here. This section, I can click see all and choose the shapes I want. I could also choose a shape that has more than one in it. Like let's say I want to use something funky like this. I can make it the background. I think. I don't see that on here. I'm just going to make it bigger. Put it in the middle. Okay. Excuse me, I had a tickle. So I'm going to add some photos in here. Let's say I want to use this one. I'll drag it in here. And look at that. Pretty cool, right? So it's like a little splash thingy-majiggy. Now I can add another frame if I want. I don't know. I'm just playing. So I'm going to pick a diamond. Put it right here. Maybe I want to make it bigger. Maybe I want to flip it a little bit. And then I'm going to hit another picture. Drag it into there and see what it does. It fits into the frame. That's why they call it a frame. Cool, right? I could add like several different pictures in here and call it my little AI collage. Let's do that. Let me find another frame. So I go over to elements again because my frames are probably still there. And let's use this one. Has a little bit of a border to it, right? Maybe I want to move it behind the diamond one. So I'm going to, click position and move back. And then I'm going to go find another picture in my uploaded pictures that are of me, right? Let's say maybe I want this one. Drag it into there. It doesn't look cool. Let's try this one. There we go. There's me. So there's a collage of my AIs and me, right? So I can do something fun with that. So I'm just going to name this AIs and me. And that's it. That's good. Okay, so next tip, number 2, is the one I was telling you earlier. Save time and use Canva shortcuts to save your time. Well, I'm reading it to save time. Okay, so Canva shortcuts. Let me tell you what they are first. So T, if I'm on, you see, I moved my mouse over here and tapped on the background of the image so that I'm, the purple lines all the way around. So I'm on it, right? T is to add a text box. So if I type a T, it'll add text. So I can just say, having fun with AI. And then I tap outside it, tap on it, move it wherever I want, right? I could change it, ask AI to help me write a cool, funky title or whatever. But anyway, I could make it bold, change the font, which you already know this stuff because I'm telling you the extra hacks. Okay, so there's one. T for text. I'm going to tap the background again. C for circle. See, it adds a circle. So I could put it, I'm going to tap outside, tap on it so I can move it. I could put it behind the words, for example, right? So you could position it back a little bit so that it's behind my stuff, right? Okay. So we have T for text, C for circle, L for line if I want to add a line. So I could add a line, whatever. It's white, so I can't see it. Let's make it black. Black. There it is. I have a line. Okay. R for rectangle. Cool, right? You can change the background or the color of the rectangles. I can move it behind the line. I can change it to match that color right there. Position it back, right? Cool. Okay. And let's see. If you want to zoom in or zoom out, it is Control and plus. I use that one quite a bit, actually. And then Control and minus to zoom out. I do that when I'm trying to edit a little tiny section of a photo. I checked my sound, right? I'm going to go look at you guys and see if you're there. Okay, we're good. If you want to leave questions and comments, go for it. I can come back later and answer them. Sometimes I don't see them because I'm busy on my screen. Okay, so we have all those Canva shortcuts. Moving on, number 4 is add a QR code. Let's say I am actually printing out a postcard or something, and I want to add a QR code to it. It'll be under apps, QR code right here. I'm going to open it. The URL is always for me, bornwithginny.com. Generate code. There it is. Boom. I have a QR code on my postcard right in Canva. I don't have to pay somebody to put it in there. There. Cool, right? So that's number 4. Number 5 is search templates or create the AI tool. Let's go back to the Canva homepage and let's say I just want a magical, let's see. This is the AI part, by the way. Magical unicorn in the snow. Facebook post. Right. I pressed enter and then it's doing its thing. Magic Design is sitting there thinking about it. I'm going to drink my collagen, which you can get free starting tomorrow. Just ask me. I have a code for it. Ah, this is cute. Look at it. And it's a little bit animated so that I'm going to click it. So AI created that for me. And you know what? And enhance the whimsy of winter with magical unicorn joy juice. I love the joy juice. I'm not drinking it right now. This is the collagen, but I drink it every stinking day on my way home. Okay, so there you go. That, that was easy, right? You could do that. You could tell the AI thing to create anything you want with the words you want. It's not super great. I mean, sometimes it's hit or miss. But try it. Why not? Okay, so there's that. And then of course I can just scroll further down to look at other templates because Canva will show me other templates that look cool and from here's a magical one right here. I could use that one. And then I, just customize it and create it and use it, right? Easy peasy. Okay, number 6. I don't use this one very often, but it's very cool. Okay, so I'm going to move over to this design over here, and I'm just going to, you can use Canva to record videos and even record your screen. I don't think I can actually show you while I'm showing you, if that makes any sense, because my computer can't do that, right? If I had another computer. But basically what you do is you create a video and let me I don't know if I can do it because I'm already presenting to you. It might not let me. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know if I can. Okay. I don't think I can. But what you do is you create a presentation, right? And then on the recommendations part of the screen, it will say present and record. I don't know if it does on here because I didn't pick the right format. I picked video. Let me get out of here. And I don't think I have any quick presentations to show you. So this one's, I can't show you it live, but basically that's what you do is you go to the recording studio. I have used it once before. It's not as handy as the BeLive tool or the StreamYard tool or the Restream tool. Those are all very easy to use, but it's possible. So if you have Canva Pro and you want to do that and present right from your presentations that you create in Canva, you can do that. You just have to allow it access to your camera and to your mic and go for it. And yes, I can't do it. I can't do it while I'm already presenting to you. Okay, so let's move on to trick number 7. Use erase backgrounds using Canva. Background removal tool. I'll use this one a lot. I do. So let's go over to, you know what? Let's create an Instagram post because I started this one already. See this person over here? I wanted to put myself there, okay? So I'm going to go to the uploads, and let's just pick the very first photo right here. Look at, there's me in my office, right? But I don't want the office. I just want my face. So I have this photo selected. I hit edit photo. And then over here, see it says background remover, magic eraser, magic expand. There's all kinds of little tools over here that you can play with. The background remover is the one I use the most. You just tap it. It removes the background very quickly and easily. And I just kind of stick it in there, make it a little bit bigger. And then I would just, edit the text in here and put what I want. Cool, right? So background remover, very cool. Number 8. Magic resize. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make this an actual real post that I want to keep. Let's see. And actually, I don't think I want this big text. I want smaller text. I'm going to delete that and use this and paste what I found in my notes here. Don't be distracted by trying to tell other people how they should live their lives without, contributing. Sometimes when I'm taking notes, I'm talking to my phone. To their lives. And I'm going to put that in capital letters. And I'll delete that. Good enough, right? That's pretty cool. I don't know. I might make myself a little smaller here. And get rid of that guy, hey? Let's get rid of him. Move me over. There. And I might add just one more P. Let's use our shortcut key. T for text. See that? put my website on a lot of our stuff. And by the way, here's another little tip. I can choose the transparency and make it a little bit lighter so it's not like taking away from the message. There we go. Good enough. What do I call it? I call it telling others how to live. Something like that. There. So this is an Instagram size post, but let's say I got to show you. Am I on that tip right now? Yes, I am. Okay. So this is an Instagram size. Let's magic switch it to a Facebook post. Landscape size. Tap it. Continue. Copy and resize because I'll want to move stuff around a little bit. So I open it. And then, wow, I don't know. Do I want to make much changes? I'm going to select these things, make them a little bit bigger. Something like that, hey? Put it in the center, make me a little bigger. Something like that. I don't know. I'd play around with it a little bit, but that looks good. Now I have an Instagram post, a Facebook post, and let's use my Instagram post to magic switch it to a story. Facebook story, same size as an Instagram story, same size as any other story. Copy and resize. Open. Edit it a little bit. And then I would download all three, plop them into my scheduling software. Whoops. I want this and this. Okay, what I just did there is an extra little tip for you in case you didn't know. I tapped on the first item, I held down the shift key on my keyboard and tapped on the second item because that allows me to select both and resize both. So that's what I did. And that's what I'm doing, making it bigger, both of them bigger. And it also allows me to move both of them at the same time. Now I'm going to move this one down and make myself a little bit bigger. Maybe leave me down here, something like that. Good enough. So I'll post those later. I have 3 posts done. Boom, boom, and boom. Using the magic resize. Number 9. Okay, I probably shouldn't show you this one. I probably shouldn't. Because if you edit copyrighted files, you could get in trouble. So don't edit copyrighted files. Don't steal other people's stuff. However, if you have a PDF that you own and you want to make changes to, you can do it. This is cool. I wish I knew this one sooner. I'm going to close that too. Okay, so what you do is you go create design and you go import file. And then you grab the PDF that you want and you open it. I already did this actually. And then that's actually my PDF that I created in here. So it doesn't make sense for me to do that. However, I did it just to show you. If I go to my home, to my designs, it's right here. This is the one that's the one I created. This is the one I uploaded the PDF so that I could edit it. Is that cool or what? See, I could edit it. If I wanted to make changes to it. I don't need to make any changes to this one today. Anyway, so today I make changes to it a lot and then I send it to my list. So if you're not on there, you're going to want to be. Number 10, the last one. Erase any element with magic eraser. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's say I want to, okay, let's move this person over. And let's say I want to get rid of this red in here. Okay, so I'm going to tap the picture. I am going to edit the photo. And it's one of these fancy tools over here, the magic eraser. And I'm just going to erase the red. Let's see what happens. Sometimes it works really well. Sometimes it doesn't. It depends. Oh, look at that. It's all gone. Isn't that cool? You can remove all kinds of objects from pictures using that. Very quick, very fast. Very cool. Then I would just say, do I say save? I don't see a save. And I don't think this is in my way, is it? No, I think that's all. I think I just go back. Or do I press escape maybe or enter? I mean, Okay, whatever. You have to figure that part out because I don't see where it is. Oh, right here. Sorry. It's right here. Magic eraser, you just hit back. There. That's fixed. Done deal. Obviously, I haven't used that one as much because usually I'm using the background remover. But let's say I wanted to keep the black. There you go. So I've used it a couple times. Cool beans, right? Okay, so that's it. Those are the 10 cool tips I have for you today. I hope you find them very helpful. If you have questions, drop them. I am in my tech support group. Not daily, but if you leave questions, I will find them in there. That's the easiest place because when you comment on my posts and ask me questions, for some reason, they're getting lost. They're getting lost on Facebook. I don't know. There's a lot of at everyone's and all that kind of stuff, which I have not turned off. There is an easy way to turn those off. I have not because there are some that I want to see. So I haven't decided if I want to turn them off or not. So if you want to try this free collagen, let me know. It's good stuff. I actually have it mixed with elderberry, I think. Yum. It was a long day. All right, we'll see you around. Go to my website if you want, and I don't have it on the bottom of the screen, but here it is. Whoops. If you want that ultimate list of home business apps, this is number 1 in the list, and I wanted to share with you some tips that I use every day. And when you click that link in my list, you can use the free Canva account. You don't have to pay for it. Unless you want the pro features, then you do. So no big deal. Make it a great day. Have a good night. Leave your questions because then I can answer them. So see you around.